Hi. During my last broadcast, my squad and we got back from Kamakura on vacation. I do have Orpheus equipped. Check. Game Parade. Various arcade games are inside. Will you stay here until midnight? Yes. Right now the game is available to play R, Print Club, and Punching Bag. I have gotten Orpheus' strength quite high, so I am going to be switching to Suzaka here. The Phoenix. Or a Phoenix. You showed the machine what you could dish out. Your persona strength is increased. It's getting late. You decide to go back to the dorm.
Good morning.
Oh.
Please wake up.
Oh, it is Aegis.
You've awakened safely. Mission complete.
Why are you here? Mission complete. Did my alarm go off?
My highest priority is to be by your side.
Hey, are you awake? That girl disappeared, and we can't find her anywhere. Think you can help us out?
Oh, toodaloo, she isn't here.
She might have gone out on her own, like she did in Yakushima.
I am not a girl. I am Aegis, and I am here.
Huh? Aegis, how did you...
She was asleep, so I unlocked the door.
Ooh, pronouns.
That's unlawful entry. Didn't we tell you to stay in the command room at night?
I propose to be on standby in this room from now on. Is this acceptable?
Where is this coming from all of a sudden?
If there is a problem, then I will address it promptly.
Well, you're both girls, so if she doesn't mind, I guess it's okay.
I'm not sure when I get to my room. But then again, I suppose nowadays we all have AI, like, in our phones, maybe in our speakers.
It'll be pretty crowded in here, though. Are you okay with that?
Not really. It's fine with me.
Sorry, Aegis. Guess that's a no.
I will comply.
Oh well. I'll have a room prepared for you on the 3rd floor, so you can stay nearby. Oh, and don't leave the dorm by yourself, okay?
I will do as commanded.
I'm tired. I have practice this morning, so I gotta go.
Yukari shrugged and left.
Everyone goes to a place called school in the morning.
My decision was based more so on the individual of Aegis.
I comprehend.
Agus nodded to herself. Exam results will be posted today. I ended up redoing it, so I got like a perfect score, but at first I got kinda effed on like the exam. Sup, hey, I was thinking, but it was kinda like effed in multiple ways, like through time. After we defeat all the shadows and the dark hour disappears, what's gonna happen then? I don't know. There will be peace. Well, regular people don't even know about the dark hour, right? It means no one will ever know about anything we've done. That kinda sucks, don't you think? It does. Hey, the results are posted. You decide to go look at the exam results. You scored the highest in your class. And I am a girl. Everyone is looking at you with respect. Your charm has greatly increased. You suddenly remember something. Mitsuru promised to give you a gift if you scored the highest. You should talk to Mitsuru when she's at school. Lunchtime is almost over. I usually score like top 10 or above, factoring in my last playthrough. During my other Persona experience at Shin Megami Tensei, I would get like perfect scores. But there's also the factor of a person's smarts or academics getting factored in too. But Mitsuru, she would give me stuff even when I did not come in first during my first playthrough. You decide to go back to your classroom. Class is ended for today. It seems like the average score went down this time. I guess that's not a bad thing. But to tell you the truth, I'm a little disappointed since I could have scored about 20 points higher. I'll have to study harder during vacation. I guess I did okay again, but I better do some studying over summer vacation. From the sounds of it, it seems like summer vacation is coming up. Summer sucks, man. I sweat so much my shirt gets drenched. Today's Friday. I think I maybe should hang out with Akihiko. Or maybe I should go to student council, actually. This is the student council room. Since you have the Emperor persona, Oten, you might be able to become even closer. Oten. Would you like to spend some time after school in the student council room? Attend student council. You have decided to spend some time after school in the student council room. I was trying to balance Akihiko's social link, but then there's like Mitsuru's social link too, which I have not even gotten to yet. Gekukan High School student council room. Only Hidetoshi is here. Sorry, it was a quick meeting. Everyone left already. It's actually kinda nice not having those hyenas around. You're not going home? What do you mean? I understand, Hidetoshi. Sometimes it's nice to kind of be in a place by yourself. a place where you're not typically by yourself. There's something I want to take care of before I go home. Hidetoshi seems troubled about the cigarette butt in the boys' bathroom. I have to do something. Soon. As you can see, the meeting's over, so you can leave if you want. I'll stay here longer. I'll help out too. Oh, maybe I'm not sure if Hidetoshi kind of wanted to be by himself, but it looks like I am staying around. I'll stay here longer. I see. Hidetoshi seems happy. And also, but then again, it's good not to leave people too lonesome. But then again, it really depends. Similar to the way, like, the ethics of gender might apply. If you're not in a hurry, can you spare a few minutes? Hidetoshi stood by the window and looked down at the courtyard. A man without position, honor, or education. What can he cling to as he struggles through life? Sincerity, a man once told me. Do you want to know what happened to that man? While gathering information for a story, a TV anchor woman was injured on the job. The executives for the TV station called it an unfortunate accident. But when a magazine learned they were hiding something, the execs pointed the finger at the scriptwriter. They said it was the writer who had concealed the truth. He was made into a scapegoat. That man is currently serving time for perjury. It was he who taught me the meaning of sincerity. Ah, I see here. Hidetoshi is on the hunt this time for, like, would-be offenders, but they are really not to blame in this case. In the case of society, Hidetoshi bit his lip. In today's society, the weak are preyed upon by the strong. You can't survive on sincerity alone. As for me, Kevin-kun, I'd like to build a corporation where everyone is treated fairly. But to do that, I'd need enough power to make my vision a reality. Hidetoshi poured out his soul to you. His words seem truly heartfelt. Your relationship is stronger now. The Student Council's social link has reached level 6. Your power to create personas of the Emperor Arcana has grown. It's getting dark out. Well, seems like we're done here. I'll walk with you to the door. You decided to go back to the dorm.
Hi, how was your day?
So, how did you do on your exams? Not bad. Not good. Based on the situation, if the question is how are you feeling, maybe I could go not good, but either way I did not bad, I think. That's great. I'm happy for you. Did you see P3rson's score? Wow, she is amazing. In 2 weeks, the moon will be full again. Dude, those freaks with apathy syndrome will be everywhere. Wait, I mean, the lost. I probably shouldn't complain about them, since it's not their fault. It's those damn shadows. It is possible to end this. 6 shadows remain. If we can eliminate them, the dark hour will vanish. Yeah, that's true. So, what you're trying to say, I guess, is that fighting is more important than studying, right? I agree 100%. P3rs-senpai is amazing. Oh, this is what she was talking about before, right? Wait, let me double check. She still managed to do great on exams. She can filter out distractions and focus on the task at hand. Ah, I wish I could do that. Ah, there is a drawback to that stuff too. Some of the fears which other people are not really aware of. Like, what if you kind of get stuck? Exam scores, dude, I don't care about that. Defeating shadows is more important than getting good grades. Any time spent studying could be used to go to P3rsona. Don't get carried away. You should still study. You can learn from a defeat, but sometimes that is the hardest lesson. All the exam scores have been posted, so now we can enjoy our summer vacation. Just don't forget to train. Kevin-san, I have a question. How would you classify the facility known as school? Entertaining. Boring. Nothing. I understand now. School is heaven. The heaven which was constructed by those who came before. These are all correct answers. Hard. It's a struggle. Entertaining. Boring, nothing. It's a struggle, and somehow the real and true heavens are not ascertained. Roger that. I will categorize school as entertaining. She is still far from passing as human. It seems she is unable to understand ordinary feelings in conversation at the moment. If she are able to do that, you may be able to create a bond with her. How did you do? Well, don't worry if your grades aren't that good. With everything that's been going on, I'm sure you did the best you could. But as everyone knows, school sucks. How did you do on your finals? If you did poorly, you may have to attend summer school. I did fine. I didn't do so good. That's very good. Well, let's see how the others did. I think at one point during my last playthrough, we all kind of had to do like work study things over the summer. This made me wonder if someone was trying to mess me up on purpose the other day to get like a new path potentially, but I was not really privy to this stuff, right? Yeah. Too sketchy. Plus, usually it's more sketchy than I comprehend. Mole hackers. You lacked as many of the wily moles as you could. Your persona's agility is increased. It's getting late. You decide to go back to the dorm. Dude, summer break starts tomorrow. It's time to meet some cuties at the beach. Good luck to you. I don't really care. Good luck to you. Come on, this involves you too, you know. Who knows what might happen for you during summer break? Keep that attitude up and you're gonna miss all those opportunities to meet someone. Junpei is such a bitch. I thought they were gonna turn over a new leaf after our last conversation. Please take your seat. Solve et coagula. Your regular teacher has fallen ill, so I'll be substituting today. Summer vacation begins tomorrow. That's what happens when you let yourself get careless. Today, I'll give an introductory lesson on alchemy, a branch of magic focused on attaining wealth. Do you like money? Of course you do. Who among us doesn't? It's human nature to want what one doesn't have. There's no escaping it. Long before the days of King Midas, humans sought a way to create gold from base elements. It wasn't their dream to gain gold like King Midas by touching things. Rather, they conceived of converting cheap metals, such as iron or copper, into precious gold. That is alchemy. Whatever their incentive for creating the science, it's certain that alchemy has significantly influenced history. The concept of alchemy originated in Greek philosophy around 500 AD. It was further developed in Arabia, which became the center of alchemical studies. The science later gained popularity in Europe as well. An interesting little-known branch of alchemy was created in China called Rentan Jutsu. Ah, that sounds kind of cool. Maybe I should look it up. Rentan Jutsu. It sounds like some ninja stuff from Naruto. alchemy. Ren Tanjutsu. Also called purification arts. Rendan Shu. Refers to the slightly different form of alchemy used in the country of Qing. Alchemy differs from alchemy in both its practice and its goal, whereas Amestrian alchemy claims to have its roots in the energy of tectonic shifts and practices manipulation of matter towards scientifically practical ends. Alchemy is centered on a concept called the Dragon's Pulse, which speaks of the earth itself having a constant flow of qi, life energy, which flows metaphorically from the tops of mountains down to the land, nourishing everything it passes with that energy, as does blood coursing through the veins. Using this concept, alchemists are capable of a higher level of medical transmutation than Amestrian alchemists, transmitting qi through the pathways of the human body to cure mild ailments as well as minor injuries, and can even project their transmutations over long distances and wide areas by accessing and guiding that current to their own means with purification circles and alchemistic markers, a function of which Amestrian alchemy is altogether incapable. This form of alchemy seeks to make an elixir of immortality instead of a magic recipe for gold. Either way, the most important substance in the practice of alchemy is mercury or quicksilver. It was thought that mercury could be used to create the Philosopher's Stone, which would in turn generate gold. Alchemists perform endless research using various kinds of equipment and experimental methods. It sounds like these alchemists were chasing the paper. Metaphorically, they were trying to generate income, right? It makes me wonder though, if it was kind of like rigged, because that would limit their potential in terms of experimentation. Today, people believe that if not for the alchemist trial and error, there would be no chemistry as we know it. But there is no indication that a Philosopher's Stone was ever actually made. In a way, it's one of the greatest tragedies of world history. However, I suppose the gold could also be like the goal, in a more optimistic sense. And then there are the two forms I just read about. There's alchemy, which is concerned more with energy. Now alchemy has also influenced human psychology. Carl Jung, among others, thought that the creation of the Philosopher's Stone is related to the human mind. What were they talking about before with the greatest tragedy in the world? The failure to create a Philosopher's Stone? Jung believed that the process of psychotherapy is similar to the way a philosopher's stone would work. You feel tired? Close your eyes for a few minutes. Stay awake. In conclusion, I think it's a shame to give up on alchemy when we've come so far. It's better for young adults to strive for unusual goals, that they might lead more exciting lives. After all, from the perspective of ancient peoples, modern science may as well be magic or alchemy. If you work very hard, you might be able to discover your own form of magic. Oh, this is such a common viewpoint. I grew up with this, but recently there's also like a newfound philosophy which is emerging, which is the stuff they used to do back then was kind of magic. And then the stuff we have now is like science. But I think that will do for today. Enjoy your summer. You stayed up and listened to the lecture, but then there's also magic today. Your academics has increased. Miss Kuno, have you come to kiss me? Ah, ah. Ah, Leon-san. Miss Kuno called and stopped you. Yes, grab me and kiss me against you. About the club. Do you know about the fellowship we'll be doing at another school? You'll all get to play volleyball at a school in the countryside. Imagine that fresh air. And at night there'll be delicious food and hot springs. Doesn't that just sound wonderful? In 2 days from now, you'll practice here for a week, then leave for the other school. Don't forget, okay? Oh, will you be there? Oh my gosh. I understand why Kenji was so infatuated during my last playthrough. It seems the club will be meeting at school 2 days from now. Oh cool, I'm going to like volleyball camp or something. Today marks the end of the first term. Summer break begins tomorrow. My parents get on my nerves with all that you better study crap. I want to go out for summer vacation, but I don't know if they'll let me. This sucks. It's almost summer vacation. I used to love summer vacation when I was a kid. But now it's like, whatever. I just don't get excited about it anymore. Be right back. Alright, I return. I was thinking... Alright, BRB. I'm gonna step out for a smoke. Huh. I'm kind of torn. I'm not sure, actually. I was thinking about how I was on the rooftop and near the ending of the last playthrough, and like, it was kind of very sad and somber and like kind of a scary ending, even though there was like success and happiness. And it kind of alludes to enjoying life potentially in like these like in-between spaces. At least in terms of the context of like the structure of this game. But I think I will actually go without for now. Go without the smoke. This will be called the Pretend Like I Was Just Walking In When Mitsuru Senpai Comes Out, I'll Get Close to Her strategy. That's my plan, but I'm all nervous now. I know I'm overthinking this. Maybe not. Solid plan. I don't ever care about that ghost stuff, but I wish I could ask them why they're spreading that. I mean, they're dead. They shouldn't bother living couples. The couple's only apathy syndrome that's been going around. I heard it was the work of ghosts. They say that a couple committed double suicide a long time ago. And now they're infecting couples with apathy syndrome. Oh, a couple committed double suicide a long time ago. From my perspective, it might have had to do with the Arcana, and simply the two beings being two more parts of the Arcana tree. However, they could also be ghosts from like a couple who loved each other. a long time ago. That would make sense too, I suppose. A couple who committed suicide. Here's me too. Now, I saw your exam results. Good work. Here, this is from the chairman. That's a reward for effectively balancing school and battle. Obtain Knight card set. In addition, you obtain the skill card Mata Rukaja for your high marks. Oh, you know, while I'm standing here next to me too, let me slap on some skill cards. I'll slap that one on Orpheus for my Tarunda. Learn Mata Rukaja? Yes. Forget Tarunda. Orpheus has learned Mata Rukaja. Did I get any cups? I'll slap on a card here. Queen of Cups. I got a Knight of Cups. I'm guessing I got the Knight of Cups from Mitsuru. These I bought. I'll slap on a Knight of Cups on my Orpheus. Still talking about the cough drops? I came here because I'm not feeling too good. I just wanted some cough drops, but he gave me this weird looking medicine. I wasn't in the mood to gather my courage, so I declined. And he busted out another weird medicine that I'd never seen before. When I think of artistes, I think of those people who squint and hold a pencil up to their subject. Artistes who do that, especially the guys just want to look the part. Ah, the romance of the artiste. I heard there's a revenge website, but the URL is top secret, right? I'm trying to figure it out, so I'm looking all over the web on my cell. There's a local BBS that seems like it has a lot of info on the site. But it's all garbage info. This one here, I was kind of getting the vibes from like that person who was recently. It was a little while ago now, maybe not quite a year. Who was molesting me over the interwebs. But like, when I started talking, like, my version of them came out cool. That tree is a persimmon tree, right? Do you think it'll bear fruit? I hope so. I did go around talking to people around town not too long ago, but let's see if they're saying new stuff. Mako is also a social link option, but it'd probably be good to hang out with someone at school in this case. I think I saw Fuka and Yukari. You know how this mall has lots of food stalls? That stray cat gets leftovers from the owners. I asked them what time the cat usually comes and they told me I'm gonna see that cat no matter what. If you drink a whole bowl of Hagakure soup, you can see the word win at the bottom. If you trace those letters with your chopsticks, I hear it makes you stronger in fights. Oh my god. It's kind of like a very structured process, but I suppose like you can just kind of go casually eat and still get some of the bonuses, or whatever those bonuses might be. I was talking to someone from the Kirijo group the other day, and we got to talking about that girl. You know, the owner's daughter? P3rsona. I heard she goes to your school. Oh, their saga takes place in the Kirijo confines. Did you know that? I knew that. I didn't know that. Well, even if you did know, it's useless knowledge. She's way above us lower classes. Oh, damn. That might be kind of true. In that movie, like, Sneakerella, it's kind of like the mentality that, like, most everyone has. And at least, like, the zeitgeist of certain parts of society. Except, it could also kind of be like disdain or something, or potentially, Interior was cool though, based on my last playthrough. The coolest. Or maybe she really just needed someone to believe in the potential of her coolness, which was me. Or else maybe she would have turned up kind of like the stereotype. I got a complaint from a fair. The guy called me reticent, unsociable, and moody. But when I try to talk, they tell me to shut up. This job, I tell you. Our teacher didn't give us any homework over the summer break. The other classes were jealous, but I'm gonna be in middle school starting next year. I saw a girl in a white frilly dress in front of the station. It was a beautiful dress, and it offset her stunning red hair so well. That gothic Lolita style is hard to pull off, but she had it down perfectly. Maybe I should say hi to her when I see her next time. Ah, interesting looking apathy syndrome zombie here. This couple started a fight the other day with a bouquet of flowers. Just like in the movies. The girl was whacking the guy over and over with the bouquet. Now I get nervous every time I see someone buy a bouquet down there and then walk over here. Someone was whacking someone with bouquets. Oh, I was watching The Golden Wedding the other day. I recorded it and then I watched it. It was awesome. There's a bouquet throw and like there's dancing. And then like the vows are incredible, yeah. And then like there was another proposal at one point. At one point Brayden wanted to propose to Christine. And then there were like famous bachelor and bachelorette people. A movie's theme song is very important. The quality of the movie is greatly affected by whether its theme song is any good or not. Which reminds me, long ago, I heard there was going to be a GeckoCon theme song. I think it was called GeckoCon Boogie or something like that. I heard it was nearly done. I want to hear how it turned out, but I wouldn't want a traditional song for a theme. Welcome to Rafflesia. Oddly enough, we don't sell Rafflesias here. Trust me, you wouldn't want one. The conversation died again. I keep sweating. Is it because of the heat, or is it this cold sweat? He's sweating a lot now, but he's usually not like that. That type of guy is pretty popular with the older ladies who work here. Everyone remembers his face. I was surprised, to be honest. It's amazing how many people say hello to him at shops. Meow. I saw those weirdos talking to that asshole Shinjiro the other day. They tight or something? I think they're talking about me. Or, oh wait, actually, oh, they're talking about Strega. Oh, and that's who they were talking about before, too, potentially. I see. They're Strega weirdos. I thought that guy was a total loner. So he knows those weirdos? Yeah, like it matters. I don't give two shits who's friends with who. Oh wow, very too cool for school. I heard there's a cat which hasn't eaten in a while. Can you find the poor cat and give it some food? I'm not sure about this quest. I tried last time, and I bought cat food from like the store and it didn't work. I'm gonna look it up. Huh. All these people are saying do what I was doing last playthrough. Alright, I suppose let's try it. Ooh, I'd like to listen to a song that is associated with your school. Maybe this one is given by that person who's talking about the Gekukan High theme. Oh, they're talking about picky eaters. I heard there's some scary shenanigans going on over those intertubes these days. How about that? I'm pretty hip for an old guy, huh? The weird intertube videos. A movie's theme song is very important. The quality of the movie is greatly affected by whether its theme song is any good or not. Which reminds me, long ago I heard there was going to be a Gekukan theme song. I think it was called Gekukan Boogie or something like that. I heard it was nearly done. I want to hear how it turned out, but I wouldn't want a traditional song for a theme. Where do I get it? A screenshot movie theater. School theme song. I suppose today would be my last day to get it for a while. Unless, if it's at the school. Dude, I'm so used to her stalking me now, I don't even realize she's around anymore. He's different than I imagined, and from what I can tell, he has no personality. I'm waiting for my boyfriend. We're going to the flower shop near the train station. Our Avenger class website might be real, you know? I know some guys personally who signed up. Okay, so is their sister's cousin. Is there a music room? It seems to be the room where the music club meets. There's a note that says, sorry, but the music club is no longer accepting new members. Alright. Where do I get the theme song? There's someone here talking about the bad ending of Persona 3. Disclaimer, spoilers for the bad ending. Don't read if you don't want to be spoiled. Persona 3's bad ending happens after you kill Ryoji. The whole world gets erased because of the fall. This creates a butterfly effect, as said in P3 Portabl in the opening. A butterfly effect means that an action can have an impact in the future. Basically, if you do something bad here, something even worse might happen. Killing Ryoji is the bad thing. If you want to get the good ending, don't kill him, fight the final boss, and maybe even do a New Game Plus save file since they're fun. Oh my god, was this written by a noob? It's way too basic. And they're relating it to their projections about like stuff. Because technically you still kill Ryoji in the good ending too. Or you kill, like Ryoji, if you don't kill Ryoji, they kill himself. However, interesting, they do talk about the butterfly effect. But I was watching the intro, I was watching it in 0.25 speed like yesterday in one of my videos, and there are so many concepts more than just the butterfly effect. However, the butterfly effect is cool. This person, like, if someone wrote this essay in like below high school, yeah, it'd be alright. But it would be incorrect, however, except for the first part, where they're talking about how their actions have consequences. Try to enter the room next to Student Council. There's some interesting stuff in the intro. There's like a lot of concepts, a lot of words. One of the quotes was like, "Man is born free, but everywhere is in chains." And then there was another one that was interesting. It was like, people and beings are like chemicals. Put two together and, there might be an effect and the two will be irrevocably changed forever. The second one I paraphrased, but it came out like potentially even better than the actual quote. PA room, it's the PA room. You hear bizarre music playing inside. What the heck? GeckoCon Boogie. Why does the school have music like this? Must be a teacher's theme song or something. Crazy. Would you like to answer? Answer. Sorry, you have permission to be in, this music? I have no idea what it's for, but it says GeckoCon Boogie on it. Huh? You want it? Are you serious? Sure, you can have it. We don't have any use for it anyway. Here. Now, get out of here before you get me in trouble. Obtain GeckoCon Boogie. Oh. Alright. They were talking about how I'd acquired the CD in like the prompt before. And I'm guessing in the prompt before that it was like, it seems you have completed a request. Yes, I have brought the CD. Gecko means moonlights, and a boogie is a kind of fast-paced dancing move. Oh, I get it. So this GeckoCon Boogie here. It's what you would play at an outdoor nighttime rave under a full moon, correct? That would be an interesting party to attend. Oh, the lyrics are included inside. Everybody was haiku writing. Those kids were fast as lightning. And they were kung fu fighting. I'm not sure I understand what that has to do with the mood. In any case, your reward this time is something you should be familiar with. It looks like they might have nixed the part about the kung fu fighting, but everyone who knows that song knows that part of the song, right? Please do not ask how I obtained it. Please take this as your reward. Obtain orange kutsu. Orange kutsu. I'm not sure I'll have the opportunity to like complete this request. It says I gotta do it a few times from when I was reading. I guess I could give it a go. I could cancel it if I have to. Summer clothes for the female main character. Ooh, I gotta try this stuff. There's also the Angora sweater. Maybe I'll try it the next time I'm in like a dungeon or something. That reminds me though, I was gonna pick up like equipment from the police station. Hoity-toity cat food for fine felines. I'm starting to get kind of sketched out here. Now I'm starting to think like, cause last time I didn't select the mission and stuff. But a lot of the missions you select them and then they'll still be prompted. You can still do the stuff like outside of them. It kind of looks like, I'm not sure, like the game fell apart. But then like someone was trying to cover for their tracks. Mew, he seems to be very weak. Maybe he's hungry. Give him super cat food? Yes. Mew. The cat slowly started to eat. Meow. Meow. The cat is purring loudly. It seems happy. If you come back and feed it some more, it might get healthier. Alright, off to GeckoCon. Hi, I'm either gonna hang out with Yukari or Fuka today. Yukari and I, we had like a moment during the vacation. I saved her. Let's go, Yukari. Do I have someone of the Lover's Arcana, however? If not, I'll go Fuka. Oh, also, last time I was saying Quetzalcoatl. However, I was thinking about it. It makes more sense that the pronunciation is actually Quetzalcoatl. Yes. And also, I think it's derived from, like, the original Chinese. Because, like, it gets translated into kind of like a yin and yang philosophy. Alright, do I have the Lovers? Alp of the Lovers. I was thinking because like the way it's originally like written, the first word, it was like a K, which is like modern day Spanish. But then it was like boom, oh yeah, clearly it's another Chinese phrase. Quetzalcoatl. And it kind of means like Kui is kind of like that moment where like Yugi is like forced to their knees by the puppet being controlled by Merrick in the original Yu-Gi-Oh! But then like after that it's like, how can you bow? So it's kind of like paradoxical. It could be like a whole universe, I suppose, unto itself. And then in the show it was cool because like Kaiba showed up and it was like Yugi like bowed, but it was like a natural bow, right? Where it was like the life had like could not support Yugi's like frame anymore. But Kaiba showed up just in time and was like, "Get up, Yugi. Get on your feet." I'm so depressed to think I won't be able to see Akihiko-senpai over the summer. I'm jealous of the people living in the dorms. You get to see Akihiko-senpai no matter what. You, Mitsuru-senpai, Yukari-san, Fuka-san. I don't care who it is. Won't one of you switch places with me? Oh, looks like Yukari's not here anymore. She was here when I left earlier, from the classroom. Alright, it looks like it's just Fuka here. I do have someone of the priestess. Do I have someone of the priestess? I did. I had High Pixie for a little while. Ah, I don't have someone of the priestess. Alright. I think clearly what's happening is like the being who was covering their tracks before. They're like in a tissy fit or something? But then again, it's possible it might be in another dimension. Alright, so I gotta fuse someone of the priestess. You have yet to establish a social link that corresponds to this persona. Is this persona acceptable? Yes. This persona seems to be holding something within itself. I am Yamatano Orochi. Neither death nor time will separate us. The persona Yamatano Orochi has emerged from the sea of your soul. Priestess of... Kirihime. I should really maybe start saving my money here. Unicorn's good too. I'll pull unicorn. That will be 27,200 yen. Would you like to continue? Yes. Here is unicorn, as you requested. Yeah, so those are the two explanations based on Yukari disappearing. One was like, more like, traditional religious based, the other was like scientific based, and based on like my experience and abilities. But there might be even more explanations, right? Like if something happens which is outside the bounds of the understandings of science, And also that makes me realize, like, how far the concept of, like, God has fallen. But based on, like, these newfound understandings, right? It's kind of like, maybe there was no God. Or kind of like, they were not worth it. It's also true in, like, Dragon Ball Super, I think. Oh, Kevin, Sean. We have cooking club today. Are you gonna go? Fuka looks nervous. Since you have the priestess persona unicorn, you might be able to become even closer. Would you like to spend some time with her after school? Spend time with her. I see. I guess we should go then. Fuka seems happy. Gekukan High School, home economics room. What should we make today? Fuka seems depressed. Oh, sorry. I keep messing up. It's not a problem with how I make the recipe. How do I put this? While I'm making it, I start thinking that it's not going to come out right anyway. I'm always like that. Ah, tough. Yeah. I heard that is a common problem that people have. I've also experienced it too. It's like I'm bad at imagining things in a positive way. Not sure that's it. I'm really good at that. I keep imagining that nothing is going to go right. If only there was something I was actually good at. You back us up all the time. You're good with machines. That's true, but I think that everyone else has something they're good at besides their persona ability. For me, well, if I had to pick something, I guess I'm good with machines. Fuka's eyes are downcast. When I was young, it was my dad's hobby to work on complicated music equipment. He'd fix things like broken amplifiers and headphones where one side would be broken. I loved watching him working on those things when I was little. Wow, it's kind of similar, like, my dad had, like, amps and stuff around. But my mom was actually the technologically savvy one. That's probably why I became good with machines. But I don't think I could use machines to repay everyone's kindness. When we really need help with fighting our technology, we have the Korijo Group support. I want to find something that only I can do. Something that people would rely on me for. Good luck. I'll help you find it. I'm not sure if it's one of those moments where it's kind of like, this quest you must take on your own. I'll support you though. I'll be here. However, I'm not sure. Maybe Yu-Gi-Oh would say something like that. Thanks. You really are our leader after all. Fuka seems happy. Oh, we should make something before it gets too late. If we want to make something that we can take back to everyone, I think cookies would be best. You decide to make cookies today. You mix the ingredients. Kneaded the cookie dough. Cut out the shapes. and took them to the oven. The cookies were pretty easy to make. Obtain sugar cookie times 2. If you give them to someone when you go out on your days off, it might make them happy. Huh? Kevin-chan, are you done already? I'm still measuring the flour. Fuka's hands and legs are covered in flour. In order to avoid staying here late into the night, you insist on helping Fuka cook. Huh? You're putting the flour in this basket, but it's falling out of the bottom. Oh, so that's how you melt butter quickly. You somehow defended the dough from all Fuka's attempts to deviate from the recipe. All the cookies survived. It came out right. That's amazing. It came out right. It wouldn't have happened if you weren't here. But it actually came out right. For the first time ever, something I cooked actually tastes good. Fuka is giddy with excitement. Whoa. You feel like you have gotten even closer to Fuka. The Fuka Yamagishi social link has reached level 4. Your power to create personas of the Priestess Arcana has grown. Then again, you pretty much did everything. I caused you all this trouble again, but I'm the one that wants to help you. Anyways, I'll try harder next time. You cleaned up the room and headed back to the dorm. That's tough for Fuka. But then again, maybe I was also getting some Kisuke vibes there. Like, there are also other things that are going on which matter. Not just the cooking progression. Tatsumi Port Island, back alley. 3 figures enter.
Good evening. I'm glad to see that you're well.
Here's the pills.
Incidentally, I see that they've again added a new ally to their ranks. Well, I suppose it's more of a pet than an ally.
Makes no difference to me.
It seems that what you told us before about their intentions was true. How lamentable. Now we have no choice but to intervene. It is up to each individual how he will use the strength granted him. But to erase the Dark Hour would be denying the very power they possess.
Yeah, interesting. In a way, Strega is kind of like Team Life. In my team, we're the heroes here, but we're kind of like Team Death. They kind of want to like preserve the Dark Hour. They want to save the Dark Hour.
We cannot tolerate that.
Do whatever you want. Hold it! What are you gonna do? I know they asked you to come back. You're starting to piss me off. They're going down, you hear me? And if you're on their side, then you're going down too. Like I said before, it doesn't concern me.
Hello.
My name is Ken. I'll be staying here for a while. I'll try to stay out of everyone's way, so don't mind me. Yeah, so this is the quote-unquote pet which was being referred to by Strega. It's possible I was thinking they could have been talking about Koromaru too. However, they were talking about Ken, yeah. Moving out of the elementary dorm. Because those are better for Ikutsuki's plans. Kevin-san. My name is Ken. I'm pleased to meet you. I just moved into the dorm. I'll be staying here for the summer. Ken, huh? Ken? I don't know what it is, but there's something about him. Maybe it's that he's more mature than I am. What do you think? Hey, I hope Ken-kun won't be involved in this. He won't. He might be. That's true. In fact, during my last playthrough, Ken was instrumental in one of my last teams which I had assembled. Ikutsuki-san did say that he has the potential. Sure, good luck healing at P3rs today. Don't you think Ken-kun's cute? Yeah. No? More handsome than cute. Yeah, he reminds me of a little brother. I just want to take care of him. I'm not sure I really got those vibes. But we all have different opinions. But I did suppose I was getting different vibes. Kind of like a familiarity with like one who is like gifted. It won't be that bad. Just try to get along with him, okay, Kevin? The data regarding the newest resident Ken Amada-san has been recorded. I am able to communicate with him at any time. Please permit me to do so. He moved into the dorm, but he's not a member of CEASE yet. Don't talk with him about anything regarding shadows. I have to pee, BRB. BRB, I'm gonna step out for a smoke. Having one now would be better than like the one I was thinking about having earlier. Even though technically I'm still trying to like diminish and stuff. Alright, I am here. It's also like a mystery. It was twilight when I was outside just now. Like, I think the third time Elon Musk tried to fly like a rocket, it took off when they were starting out. And then there was like a video of them like praying out loud. They were like pleading with like all the deities or something. I'm not sure I've had similar experiences with prayers, however. There was like a different thing I was trying recently, relatively. It was kind of similar to the Final Fantasy VII prayer. It was kind of like a prayer to myself, I suppose. Dr. Edgar's macabre fortune nearly came true. Your persona's magic is increased. It's getting late. You decide to go back to the dorm. Summer vacation begins today. Your phone is ringing. Hello, this is Baby. Do you have a minute? Sorry, I'm tied up. Oh, that is too bad. Maybe next time. Baby hung up. He seemed disappointed. Your phone is ringing. Hello, this is Sari. I'm not bothering you, am I? It's okay. I was thinking about checking out the shopping channel, but I want to hang out with Sari, actually. If you're free, do you want to go somewhere? Since you have the hermit persona Mothman, you might be able to become even closer. What should you do? I guess I should actually go check out the cat. Based on gaming mechanics. Decline the offer. Oh really? That's too bad. I'll call you again sometime then. Sari hung up. She seemed disappointed. You turn on the TV. An irritatingly catchy song comes from the speakers. Here comes Tanaka. Over the airwaves to you. The home shopping show is evidently about to start. Hello everyone, welcome to the home shopping show. Tanaka's amazing commodities. Grant her of your desires. I'm your host Tanaka with a live presentation of my amazing commodities. We'll show you great items at unbeatable prices. Ooh, you won't be able to touch that dial. Let's bring out our item of the day. It is Bead Chain, protects your health. Oh my goodness, I can't believe its wonderfulness. But wait, there's more. We'll throw on 3 amethysts for only 5,980 yen. It seems they're selling a bead chain set for 5,980 yen. I will purchase it. You bought bead chain for 5,980 yen. That's it for today. We're all sold out. Sorry, folks. See you next Sunday. Same time, same channel. The beat chain might be helpful. The catchy song starts up again. Here comes Tanaka. Over the airwaves to you. The shopping program is over. You turn off the TV. Hey, I hope Kenkin won't be involved in this. He might be. That's true. Ikutsuki-san did say that he has the potential. It seems Yukai is saying the same thing she was last time. I'll just go out. Hoity-toity cat food for fine felines. Meow. He seems to be very weak. Maybe he's hungry. Give him super cat food? Yes. Meow. The cat slowly started to eat. Meow, meow. The cat is purring loudly. It seems happy. The purring seems louder than it did the other day. If you come back and feed it some more, it might get healthier. You act as many of the wily moles as you could. Your persona's agility has increased. It's getting dark out. You decide to go back to the dorm.
Where have you been?
It won't be that bad. Just try to get along with them, okay, Kevin? Akihiko, I mentioned it during my last playthrough. He seems to notice that there's like a significant change in the ambiance with Ken coming in, but he's looking on the bright side. Dr. Edgar's macabre fortune nearly came true. Your persona's magic is increased. It's getting late. You decide to go back to the dorm. The special training for volleyball begins today. You better get going. Gekkokan High School gym. You trained all day in preparation for the fellowship on August 1st. Keep your eye on the ball. Come on. I don't see those legs moving. Sprint, says Rio.
Sup, dude?
So, how's practice? It was nothing. I'm tired. Dude, don't push yourself too hard. If you think you can handle it, let's go to Tartarus tonight. We have less than 2 weeks to get ready, and I'm sure the next shadow will be stronger than the last one. I might be correct, but I was thinking about the cat. Oh, Ken is standing in a new position. Sonata-senpai, you always wear those gloves when you fight, right? I heard you're undefeated with them on. Yeah, it's no big deal, really. I'm used to girls staring at me, but it's kind of weird when a little kid is doing it. How can I help you? Don't you think Ken-kun's cute? No. Yeah, he reminds me of a little brother. I just want to take care of him. But we all have different opinions. He moved into the dorm, but he's not a member of CEASE yet. So be very careful what you say around him. And don't talk with him about anything regarding shadows. You showed the machine what you could dish out. Your persona strength has increased. It's getting late. You decide to go back to the dorm. The special training for volleyball continues. You better get going. There's a box in the room. It's the delivery you ordered from the TV show. Obtain bead chain ×3 and amethyst ×3. Gekko-kan High School Gym. You trained all day in preparation for the fellowship on August 1st. Your body feels light, but you quickly got exhausted.
Welcome back.
Apathy syndrome is on the rise again, huh? People seem to have calmed down a bit, despite the media, but there will be serious problems if we don't end this. We must defeat the last 6 shadows, beginning with the one we anticipate on the next full moon. If the number of the lost continues to increase, this city will fall into chaos. I don't even want to imagine what that might be like. You're just exaggerating, right? Then again, maybe not. It looks like my agility and my magic are progressing at pace for Orpheus. You act as many of the wily moles as you could. Your persona's agility is increased. It's getting late. You decide to go back to the dorm. The special training for volleyball continues. You better get going. Gekko-kan High School Gym. You trained all day in preparation for the fellowship on August 1st. Make sure you rotate your shoulders. Stretch your wrists and ankles too. Now let's start off with some running. Concentrate on lifting your thighs. Alright, go. I just checked out Rio's reflection. It looks kind of potato-y.
Hi, how was your day?
Mitsuru-senpai is not back yet. She said she'd be here by midnight. Maybe we shouldn't go to Tartarus tonight. Your persona's magic is increased. It's getting late. You decide to go back to the door. An event.
Sorry to wake you. I detect a shadow. Please hurry to the 4th floor.
What's going on?
There's a shadow in the city. Yamagishi found it by chance.
But the moon isn't full yet. Actually, it seems to be just a normal shadow. However, it is outside of Tartarus.
It's near Naganaki's shrine. Akihiko went ahead since he was in the vicinity.
Sounds like Karamara.
I'm sure he can handle it alone. But let's get ready just in case.
Gotcha.
Yes, this is Fuka.
I'm here. Sorry, but I think you guys better come right away.
What's wrong? Is it a powerful one?
No, the shadow's been defeated. In fact, it was already defeated when I got here.
What happened?
The little fella's been injured. I want to save him if we can.
The transmission from Akihiko ended. So it seems like there was a shadow, a hostile one, and Karamara happened to be in the area and was able to defeat it.
Little fella? Who's he talking about?
Beats me.
At any rate, let's go.
Naganaki Shrine. A white dog is lying on its side, covered in blood.
Koro-chan! Are you okay, Koro-chan?
You know this dog?
Yeah, everyone around here does. We have to help him.
First, we must stop the bleeding.
Man, he's one tough fighter. He defeated that shadow all by himself.
Wait, does that mean that this dog's a Persona user?
He says, "This is a place of peace, so I protected it. There are flowers over there."
Just as Aigus said, there are flowers placed near the side of the shrine gate.
Those flowers. They must be for the priest who died in the accident. So, he really was guarding this place.
I guess. Don't tell me you can translate dog language, too.
Canines do not have their own language. However, speech is not the only means of communication.
This fella really is a rare breed.
Confirmed.
He's not the only one.
All right, let's report to the chairman so we can conclude this mission. As for a vet, it may be midnight, but I believe I can arrange for one.
Good job, boy. You're one amazing dog.
The special training for volleyball continues. You better get going. Gekkokan High School Gym. You trained all day in preparation for the fellowship on August 1st. Wow, I'm surprised you got that. Awesome, you've improved a lot. You're serious about this, aren't you? At this rate, you'll get better and better. The fellowship finally starts the day after tomorrow.
Hi, how was your day?
One more week until the moon is full again. Unfortunately, the number of victims has been increasing lately. Let's do our best to stop it. I do not understand the canine language, but I have scanned the image he was sending. I am able to receive similar images from all living things. They are weaker versions of the voice communication human beings use. She is still far from passing as human. I see. Aegis/Aegis was reading the vibes. It seems she is unable to understand ordinary feelings in conversation at the moment. If she were able to do that, you may be able to create a bond with her. The veterinarian told me that Koromaru is in stable condition. The wound was severe, but fortunately, there wasn't any damage to his internal organs. I think that Tartarus is a little unstable today. Accidents might be more frequent because of this. Watch out. I might be able to go to Tartarus after I get to the dog food part. I heard Karo-chan is fine now. Do you think the priest who passed away saved him? I think so. Probably not. In this case, it might be a possibility, but we know that Koromaru eventually has a persona. It could be Koromaru himself. So based on what we know, probably not. No, it definitely was. Koromaru is an alpha dog. He must be a pure breed. Dude, everything's so messed up. First a robot can use a persona, and now a dog can? What's next? A monkey? Koromaru did great. He protected what he was supposed to protect. He's a good dog. I was also thinking about that. I was thinking about the term like dogging. When one dogs something, they kind of like stay around it. Oh, and in terms of like the monkey thing, there is Shitan Taishe or Solon. One should not scoff at like the monkey. Maybe. And I suppose one should not scoff at the dog. In this case, I suppose Fuka... Oh, I see. Fuka is not able to understand that a dog would be able to achieve something of significance. So she begins to jump to concepts which have to deal with God and spirituality. Or in this case, ghosts, I suppose. Maybe I was doing a similar thing the other day. Game Parade, various arcade games are inside. Will you stay here until midnight? Yes. Right now, the games available to play are Print Club and Punching Bag. You showed the machine what you could dish out. Your persona's strength has increased. It's getting late. You decide to go back to the dorm. Your room. You sense someone's presence.
Good evening. It's becoming quite lively around you. So, how are you getting along with the others?
Perfectly. Okay, I guess.
They put their lives in your hands, and you in theirs. You should have more respect for them.
Ah, I see. This connects to, like, the typical metaphor about people existing inside the hand of a god or goddess. But in this case, Pharos, who is akin to a capital G god, is talking about how we're in each other's hands.
It is 1 week until the next full moon. Are you prepared? To be honest, I'm not too worried about you. However, you should still remain cautious.
I'm noticing Pharos' collarbones here. Seem kind of normal. In a good way.
I'll come to see you again.
Pharos disappeared. The special training for volleyball continues. You better get going. Gekkoukan High School gym. Also, I was thinking about before how this whole adventure, it was kind of created by Pharos / Ryoji / Death / God. And then I was thinking about the alternative. Like, people online, they were talking about the bad ending and the good ending. However, the bad ending before, from what I deduced and induced, it was also like a good ending, but it's kind of like a typical experience. And I was thinking how, like, the experience of those and that adventure would be comparable to, like, people being asleep, I suppose, in, like, a Matrix. While the experience we have here, because of Pharos, is comparable to someone being kind of, like, awake. You trained all day in preparation for the fellowship on August 1st. Come on, don't think about catching it with your hands. Pump those legs and get under it. We'll be laughingstocks tomorrow if we go to their school in this shape. Tomorrow is finally the fellowship.
Oh, hey!
Have you looked around lately? The Lost are everywhere. My friends get scared when they see them. People don't even feel safe walking around town. We have to do something about it. Oh yeah, baby. Look at that glowing, Orpheus hair there. Trans blonde. Also, my character and myself. You act as many of the wily moles as you could. Your persona's agility has increased. It's getting late. You decide to go back to the dorm. The 2-day training camp begins today. You boarded the train with your fellow athletes and arrived at the high school where the fellowship will be held. Yasoi Naba High School. This seems to be the place. A joint practice with the students at this school is scheduled for today and tomorrow. Ooh, Miss Cannell. What a rustic school. There's no convenience stores nearby, and no clubs either. It is very rural. I want all of you to be on your best behavior, okay? Wow. It's a pleasure to meet you, says the GeckoCon students. It's a pleasure for us too, says the Yasoi Naba members. Let's start off with some basic drills. Might as well try going all the way to the mountains for our runs. Our region's pretty flat, so this will be good practice. Are we supposed to, like, bond in a fellowship? Why is she bringing up stuff like basic drills? Who's the liar who said that this be a paradise with hot springs? Ah, I see. There seems to be a common theme among, like, the students of one school and the other. Trying to kind of get some R&R. Afterwards, continues Rio, let's do a couple sets of muscle training and then a match. How about the losing side cleans up afterwards? Whoa, Yuko, what are you doing here? I've got my reasons. Anyways, wouldn't you guys take the challenge more seriously if there was something at stake? I was thinking about Yuko. She was the Strength Arcana in the last playthrough, but I have not gotten a Strength Arcana in this playthrough yet. That's true. I'm not so sure about, like, the incentive or the idea of dangling something in front of our noses. Huh? You're not up for it? Wouldn't it be hard to get psyched up if there's nothing at risk? Are you saying that's how our team is? Well, maybe you're right. Alright, then not only will the losing school have to clean up, let's add 10 wind sprints to the bet. It's up to 10? Oh my gosh. This is kind of rough, because we're not really adding incentives. This is adding like a worse situation for the loser. We can't lose! As a result of the match, phew, we're finally finished cleaning up. Okay, time for the sprints then. Me too. Of course, this was your idea. Yes, ma'am. The fellowship ended without any problems. It seems an inn has been prepared for your stay. Ah, Rio has taken off her uniform. Did you hear they have a natural hot spring there? Wanna wash each other's backs later? Ooh. Sounds like fun. No. But also, it seems kind of risque. I guess it depends. Maybe if it's with you, Rio, but like if it's like a whole group thing, I'm not sure about that. Sounds like fun? This is so fun. Last year's fellowship wasn't too far from our school. This place is so laid back. I love it. That shopping district seems pretty lively though. What a peaceful town. It'd be nice to live here. At that moment, a girl noticed you and came over. Uniform girl, ooh. Is this an eventual social link? I was thinking about how there was Mamoru in the other playthrough. Are you the club members from GeckoCon High School? The Amagi Inn sent me to get you. Huh? Oh, thank you very much. You don't work there, do you? No, I'm just helping out. I'm Yukiko Amagi, the daughter of the hostess at the Amagi Inn. Whoa. I think this is Yukiko from Persona 4. One second, I'm gonna look up Yukiko from Persona 4. I think it is. Wow. What a cool Easter egg. The host is his daughter. So does that make you a junior hostess? Cool. Oh, are you in high school? No, I'm still in middle school. You're in middle school and you're already helping with the family business. Man, talk about responsible. So are you going to inherit the business? I don't know yet. Hey, don't stick your nose in other people's business. Yes, ma'am. Sorry, people are always telling me I'm nosy. Ah. Oh, that's alright. It's fun chatting with people from outside town. Ah, Yuki-chan, did you take the car keys? Oh, Kasai-san. Car keys? Why would I... Huh? What's this? Yukiko pulled something from her pocket. It seems to be car keys. I'm so sorry. I must have mistaken them for my house keys. Kimono-clad woman. No worries. Well, I'm heading out to get some groceries. Oh, do you want me to go instead? No, that's fine. You need to send you on that kind of errand, Yuki-chan. Plus, they'd be too heavy for you. By the way, Chie-chan. Oh, Chie from Persona 4 also stopped by. She said she needed help with her homework. Oh, okay. Oh, are you all guests? Forgive me for rambling on like that. I'm a waitress at the Amagi Inn. I hope you enjoy your stay tonight. The waitress left. I'm sorry about the wait. Shall we go? This way, please. A room at the Amagi Inn. This seems to be this town's finest, longest established inn. Whoa, I recognize this song from Persona 4. So huge, so luxurious. Is it really okay for people like us to stay here? Won't we get a scolding? From who? I'll sleep in the corner. The government? What are you talking about? And hey, this isn't your room, Yuko. Yeah, about that, you gotta hear this. There was some mistake, and I got stuck in the same room as Kaz. Kaz? You mean Kazushi? Ah, from the swim team. Wait, he's here too? Huh? Wasn't Kazushi supposed to take part in the tournament? I was supposed to stay behind, to sort of look after him. He's injured, so we're trying a hot springs cure. I'm gonna get the most out of this trip by clearing up my skin too. Wow, Yuko and Kaz, they got this really progressive thing going on. Huh. Wait, did you say you were in the same room? Kazushi is a guy, right? He's a big old girl on the inside, but on the outside, yeah, he's a guy. Whoa! Kazushi. From this description, one might think that Kazushi might be transgender. Kazushi in my last playthrough. Captain of the swim team. They were very heroic, but in the end they were still down to earth. Or maybe she. Miss Kano's assigned the rooms, right? What the hell was she thinking? It was probably on purpose. Just stay in our room. Ugh, I can just see her raving about summer romances and all that crap. Ahaha. Kaz is just a big kid to me. By the way, Kazushi's injured? Is he okay? The knee? No, it's pretty bad. That's why we're relying on the hot springs cure. Ugh, and that idiot didn't say anything about it for the longest time. Thanks to that, it's gotten even worse. Whoa, and we're staying at the Amagi Inn? This is kinda cool. Yuko continues, he's such an idiot, a total dumbass, he got me so worried. Sounds like you two are perfect for each other. What? You gotta be Wait, what time is it? Oops, it's time for Kaz's medication. Well, see you later. Oh, but also, it does not necessarily mean that a person is like transgender, if that is the case. Like, I grew up in the age of the metrosexual, you know, so there are some men who are like in tune with like their femininity. She can say whatever she wants, but she's taking pretty good care of him. She's kind of like a mom, though I know she'd hate it if I told her so. After taking a bath with everyone, you lazily talked about random things on the futon. Like, I think of... At first I thought of this person I knew for a brief bit, Randall, at one point. Super flamboyant, like, beyond what, like, most stereotypical gay people are like, but they were, like, straight, I suppose. And then there's also, like, Ryan Seacrest. I don't want to speak too much about Ryan Seacrest, but, like, back in the day, people used to hassle about, like, kind of being metrosexual. But nowadays, you know, like, from some recent episodes of, like, Live with Kelly, and Ryan at the time, though now it might be Mark. You know, Ryan would bring something up, like, talking about maybe, like, a bath or something, and, you know, it was totally normal. After taking a bath with everyone, you lazily talked about random things on the futon. Hey, isn't there something more appropriate to talk about at times like these? Like confessing our love? However, everything I just said, I'm not sure that's the case. I think that's like the new facet of manhood, I suppose, or one of them. It's kind of like when I was sitting on the back of Mitsuru's motorcycle last time. Or like hypothetically when she was talking about it. Like, that would actually make a person more of, like, a man/woman. Like, confessing our love? What, like boyfriends? I'm gonna go with love in this case. Kinda keep it less heteronormative. Yep, exactly. Well, I'd be confessing my love if there was anyone I really liked. I'd prefer a thin guy, but he'd have to be athletic. And there's no one at our school who fits that description. That sounds like a lot of people at our school, actually. But, Yuko might not be into him, I suppose. That's cool, too. What about Kazushi? No way. But I do have this feeling. This is just an if, okay? If Kaz and me don't end up finding someone for a long time, I get this feeling I might end up getting married to him. Oh wow, this is like a thing they did in the show Friends. It was kind of like a friendship pact. Friendship marriage. Jimmy Fallon says those are like the best kind. Act, what should I do? What kind of premonition is that? I mean, he's completely useless without me. There's no way he'll even remember where he keeps his underwear. Imagine him getting old all alone and eating nasty convenience store food every day. That does sound rough, but it reminds me of this person in Watchmen, the series. They went home to like an old bunker and they would sit down and have their frozen dinner. Not bad, but I suppose it is a common nightmare situation for a lot of people. It's just so sad. That's quite an imagination. So marry him. I don't want to push her into something. That's quite an imagination. But also, I don't want like both of them to end up alone. Or like sad or something. Alright. This is serious stuff, but, you know, this is also still a game. Let's go with, let's see what happens. So Mario. No! I've gotta fight it. So, what about you, Kevin-san? You've got someone you like, right? Yep, it's a secret. Not yet. Does Saori count? Ooh, who? There's Ria, but she's into Kenji. I think Junpei. It's Akihiko-senpai. You don't know him. Damn, so heteronormative, right? I was watching, I Am Jazz. Like, it's like this old, I suppose iconic, groundbreaking like show about a transgender girl. It was very controversial when it first started, but I recently jumped on to like the new season and then a few episodes, and like Jazz's grandpa, he was like from the way he talked, he like totally understood transgenderism. But then he was still kind of stuck in like heteronormative ways at one point, because Jazz was like kind of like starting to want to like look into dating females, and then like the grandma was like, oh, that would be okay, right? Like, even if it's only for like a little while. And then the grandpa was like, you know, I'd prefer she marry a man. Yeah, I'm not sure. You don't know. But then I don't want to kind of be like, oh my gosh, this creates like a mystery figure. But this is kind of what Saori was doing, right? Maybe I take a page out of her playbook? Oh, but, you don't know. What, seriously? I know pretty much everyone at our school, though. You do seem pretty busy, I guess. But then, like, oh my gosh, I was talking about it in a previous broadcast. I was watching this video, XXX rated, recently, and this person, they were kind of like me, but they ended up kind of hanging out with a lot of, like, lesbians and stuff, but it was kind of like a cautionary tale. I'm not sure that was the cause, but it was kind of hinted at. Like, it runs the risk of experiencing something that is, like, I suppose, opposite heteronormative. You two seem like you're having fun. I really don't get that sort of thing. Ugh, I don't want to think anymore about a future with Kaz. How about we tell some ghost stories? Huh, that's fine with me, but I don't scare easily. I do know a lot of stories, though. Let's hear them, although the way you say that is already giving me goosebumps. Well, one sec. Yuko left the room. What do you want? I was gonna go to sleep. Just shut it. Hey guys, I brought him. Yuko dragged your classmate Kazushi into the room. Hey, this is a girl's room. I'm not allowed to be here. Kazushi is someone who is kind of like in tune with like a gender spectrum or something. In reference, or just gender. No need for a spectrum in this case. It's okay, just stay here, alright? Okay, Ryo, do your worst. Is he your good luck charm? No, I just wanted him here. A future with Kaz, eh? I don't want to push that far. You said he was helpless. I suppose the other option is kind of like doing a miniature word vomit. What do I say? You said he was helpless. It's the exact opposite, huh? If Kazushi weren't around. Shut up. You're supposed to tell scary stories with 4 people, that's the rules. Come on, hurry up and let's go in order. Alright, I'll go first. This story is about the tunnel we passed through today. Eek! A blackout? Don't choke me. Get off. You're stepping on my foot too. Phew, the lights are back. Well, where's the phone? Yuko started calling him somewhere. Hello, front desk? About the blackout just now. There was no blackout? Oh my god. A ghost hotel? Oh, thanks. But it occurs to me now, are the people up front at reception gaslighting us? Like, before people tell ghost stories about how they go to hotels, and then they go to the front desk, and the front desk is like, that is not the case. But now I realize there's also the option that, like, the front desk is kind of full of it. What are we gonna do? That was a real supernatural phenomenon. Lights always turn on and off, though. Are you an idiot? The fact that they went out without anyone touching them means... let's just stop talking about it. I'm pretending that never happened. The remote for the lights is on the ground near your feet. You may have been the one who turned the lights off. You decide to keep quiet about this. Ah, Smith. A noisy but fun night passes. Though maybe I should have just come forth with it. After a light joint practice at Yasuo Inaba High School, the time to part has come. Well, thanks a bunch for all your help. We'll remember what we learned here and keep trying our hardest. Thank you very much. And the Yasuo Inaba students, have a safe trip back. Guess we should go back to... Hey, you okay? Yeah, I just didn't get any sleep. I saw people's faces in the walls. Oh my god. Like she was on acid or in The Shining. The writing on the walls. I have not seen the movie, but a lot of people know about that movie. You're just exaggerating. Want me to give you a piggyback ride if you're not feeling well? You moron, your legs hurt. What are you talking about? I'd rather give you a piggyback ride. Oh wow, cool. They're doing a lot of like progressive gender stuff here. Haha, see? You're exaggerating again. Please come again. Oh, thanks for taking the time to come see us off. She said she saw people's faces showing up in the inn's walls. Ack, you idiot! Oh? You saw them too? There's always a few at old inns, so there's no need to worry. Always? A few? I'm just joking. That was definitely not a joke. Come on, let's go home. Well then, I must part here. Please have a safe trip back. Yukiko left. Don't tell me. She's not a ghost herself, is she? Whoa! Yuko's tripping out has started to spread to me. I mean, she was real cute. Maybe she was one. Really cute girls are ghosts? That's all the proof I need to know you're human. Damn. The banter between these two, though. Potentially toxic. What? Say that again to my face. Hey, stop trying to step on my foot. Oh, that reminds me. I got a call about the tournament a moment ago. They told me that Nimura at Sanhai was a no-show. Not only that, they couldn't find him at his house either. Does that mean he's missing? Did he run away from home? Maybe he was freaked out about the competition. Or wait, is it because of that apathy syndrome thing? No idea. Hopefully he shows up soon. He was a great guy. Yeah. Anyways, let's go home. Come on, let's do our clap and put this to bed. Why are you the one leading the clap? And so, the joint practice trip came to an end.
Welcome back.
Yo, how'd the training camp go? Were there any cute girls at their school? Yep, there was one beautiful girl. I'm thinking about Persona now. I remember there was a girl, Rise, also. So in kind of like a sagacious way, I'll be like, yep. Seriously. Man, I should have gone with you guys. Is that all you ever think about? I mean, the moon's almost full. You shouldn't be joking around like that. Yeah, next Thursday, the 6th. Make sure you're ready. The clock is a-winding down. Do you remember that shadow from the other day? You know the one Karo-chan defeated? Well, for some reason it reminded me of something Mitsuru-senpai was talking about. Normal shadows don't appear outside Tartarus, but there are irregular ones that do. Only our senpai have seen them. True. I suppose the ones we fight on the full moon, they can go outside of Tartarus, but a lot of the ones, they kind of seem to stay, like, at home base. Huh? Oh, I'm drinking coffee. How do you drink your coffee, Kevin-san? Black. I thought you would. Putting milk and sugar in your coffee is childish. See, I drink my coffee black, just like you. Actually, can put... It's like one of those things. Putting milk and sugar in your coffee, nowadays, it might actually be more adult than, like, drinking the black coffee. But when I was in college and stuff, I would drink it black, but it was mostly out of, like, a dietary concern. That's not that bad either, but I prefer mine black. Oh my gosh! So, like, if I only answered with milk and sugar, Ken would kind of be like, haha, I am the adult here. I suppose it is more adult to drink it with milk and sugar, though. Especially if that's what you're into. If you're into black coffee, then maybe that is, like, the more adult thing to do. My persona can be likened to a shield and a halberd. It will learn both support skills and physical abilities. A halberd. That's right up Ken's alley, too. I will be a valuable ally on the front line in battle. Junpei's afraid of Koromaru making him look bad. Well, he does have a point there. I don't know how comfortable I am with the dog getting all the credit either. Alright, make sure you get me when you go to Tartarus. Come on, we can't let Koromaru beat us. Let's go to Tartarus, man. Huh? Are you worried about how Koromaru is doing? Yes, very. Especially in regards to unlocking that social link at the Naganaki Shrine. I understand how you feel, but Koromaru is a professional veterinarian tending to him, so he'll be fine. You should be focusing your attention on the full moon that is coming up. Kevin, did you just come back from your club trip? You seem tired. Let's not go to Tartarus today. Status is good, so I can hit up Game Parade. I'm gonna go for that quest with the dog outside of Port Island Station. And then I'll see if I can hit up Tartarus. Ooh. Wow. Cool outfit. Ah. Ooh. Oh, also true of me. I'm wearing like neon pants. And just like a casual nice dress. Yo. My agility is lower than my magic here, so I'm gonna go mole whackers. You whacked as many of the wily moles as you could. Your persona's agility has increased. It's getting late. You decide to go back to the dorm. Summer vacation continues. One thing that I am kind of worried about, though, is like, I suppose death. It is like a main theme of this game. But like, there's so much death around, right? But you don't actually die. But then like, there's the issue of like the credits rolling, right, during my last playthrough. And then when I was watching Coco recently, the final death. Summer vacation continues. Your cell phone rang. Good morning, this is Theodore. There is a human, 2 of them, I think, wandering around Tartarus. Please carry out a search and rescue. Goodbye now. The call ended. Your phone is ringing. Hi, it's Yukari. Do you have a minute? Sorry, I'm tied up. Oh, sorry. I guess I'll talk to you later then. Yukari hung up. She seemed disappointed. Did you see that? Look at that guy by the fountain. I was wondering what he'd do with his gum once he's done, and he spat it into the fountain. So disgusting. What is he thinking? Oh, the stalking saga has continued outside of the school. But also, what the heck? This person was throwing rocks at birds, spitting gum in fountains? Sometimes that girl over there who's stalking me loses my trail. Then what? I don't know why, but I get anxious when that happens. Wait a sec, am I obsessed with her too? Oh my days. Come on, we can't let Karma beat us. Let's go to Tartarus, man. Welcome. Ooh. Cool outfit. Maybe. This one looks kind of different than the one at the outside Club Escapade. Ah. Ugh. Oh! Meow. He seems to be very weak. Maybe he's hungry. Give him super cat food? Yes. Meow. The cat slowly started to eat. Meow. Meow. The cat is purring loudly. It seems happy. His eyes are more open now. If you come back and feed it some more, it might get healthier. Game parade. Right now the games available to play are Print Club and Punching Bag for 2,000 yen. Your persona's strength has increased. It's getting dark out. You decide to go back to the dorm.
Hi, how was your day?
This Thursday, the 6th, there will be a full moon. I'm sure a shadow will appear as well. Please be ready. Ah, cool outfit. Ah, ooh. I was not so sure about the pants, but the neon green, cool pants. You show the machine what you could dish out. Your persona's strength has increased. It's getting late. You decide to go back to the dorm. Summer vacation continues. Your phone is ringing. Hello, this is Fuka. Do you have a minute? Sorry, I'm tied up. Oh, okay. Sorry for calling out of the blue. Fuka hung up. She seemed disappointed. Your phone is ringing. Hello, this is Sari. I'm not bothering you, am I? Sorry, I'm tied up. Oh my, I'm sorry. Goodbye then. Sari hung up. She seemed disappointed. The last shadow that appeared during the full moon gave me a hard time. The operation didn't go as I expected. So to avoid any similar mistakes in the future, I'm going to do visualization training so I can react to any situation. I will do my best to support you all. People in the Olympics, they do that too. Sometimes it might not actually have an effect. Ugh, it's so hot outside. I don't want to get heat exhaustion, so I'm gonna stay in here. My persona's endurance level is very high. This is sure to increase as I progress. A high level of endurance is crucial in battle. Are you concerned about Karumaru? Yes, I am. I understand how you feel, but he's in the care of a very good veterinarian. You should be more concerned about the upcoming full moon. I am very concerned about the dog here. I mean the cat. This one might be it, according to the forums. Something someone mentioned in one of the comments below. Mew, he seems to be very weak. Maybe he's hungry. Give him super cat food? Yes. Mew. The cat slowly started to eat. Meow. 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 Oh, contented cat. The cat is purring loudly. It seems happy. The cat seems to have regained all its energy by eating the cat food. It seems you won't need to come and feed it anymore. Phew. Meow. The cat is purring loudly. It seems happy. The cat seems to have regained all its energy by eating the cat food. It seems you won't need to come and feed it anymore. I wonder if this will play into the story of, like, the kid who hangs out at the strip mall. But then again, it could also be an isolated case. However, there was that person who was writing a mini essay about, like, the butterfly effect before. I sent someone. There seems to be someone inside Tartarus, between floors 68 and 73. No, they seem to be present on other floors as well. It would be best for you to search the tower for them and find them as soon as you can. How may I help you? It seems you've completed a request. One moment, please, while I check. You were able to feed the hungry cat. Thank you. I can feel relief in the very cockles of my heart. Ahaha! Oh my days. Theo here is talking about the cockles of their hearts. I find some similarities between you and cats. That is why I cannot bear to see cats go neglected. Please take this as your reward. Oh, I see. Theo is kinda non-human. And I've heard this comparison before. From, some comedian. Obtain S-Out for Yukari. Is there anything else I can assist you with? Alright, I'll probably be going to Tartarus tonight, so I'll hit up the police station. I don't have that much, but you should be able to find what you need. I got some new things then, take a look. First things first, I'm gonna clear out my inventory a bit. Also before, I was talking about Quetzalcoatl, and I was talking about how the name might stem from original Chinese, but it's a maybe also. There's this idea in the universe called the Great Attractor I heard about recently, I was reminded of. They're talking about how the universe seems to be moving toward something, and that would be the Great Attractor. But something like Quetzalcoatl, right? Like a perfect Chinese paradoxical philosophy. It could also be something which exists, and something which is not the past, too. The Mage Yen doll. I'm dropping this. I got the Yen Red doll, and I'll be picking up a bunch of other ones here. Got some armor from the Velvet Room. Composite stick. A stick made of composite material. Yes. Not gonna equip it just yet. Actually, maybe I'll start by equipping this one. I'm gonna work my way up. You have equipped the item. I'm gonna try out a bunch of stuff. Maybe like 2 floors and I'll switch them. 春秋大道. Oh, Spring Festival. It's coming up. New Year, Chinese New Year. A stylish long-hilt blade. 18,000 yen. Fangtian Huaji. The weapon used by Ribu? Who is that? Should I look up the name of the weapon or the person who used it? The Fangtian Huaji Chinese polearm. The Ji was a Chinese polearm, sometimes translated into English as spear or halberd, though they are fundamentally different weapons. They were used in one form or another for over 3,000 years, from at least as early as the Zhou dynasty until the end of the Qing dynasty. They are still used for training purposes in many Chinese martial arts. Chinese warlord in general. Oh, based on these accent marks, it's possible it's either Lu Bu or Li Bu. Their name. Oh, there's some cool fan art of them too. Lu Bu. Courtesy name, Feng Xiang, was a... Oh, let's see, I'll pull up the Wikipedia. It gets ellipsized. Died February 7, 199. Was a Chinese military general, politician, and warlord who lived during the late Eastern Han Dynasty of Imperial China. Originally a subordinate of a minor warlord, Ding Ren, he betrayed and murdered Ding Ren and defected to Dongzhou, I think that's how I've heard it pronounced, the warlord who controlled the Han central government in the early 190s. In 192, he turned against Dongzhou and killed him after being instigated by Wang Ring and Shi Sun Rui, but was later defeated and driven away by Dongzhou's followers. Oh my god. Lu Bu was like on a murderous rampage of the most epic proportions. It sounds like they pulled a Kratos, basically. A Kratos from God of War. A Qing Dynasty illustration of Lu Bu. A warlord. Kind of reminds me of some of the warlords in One Piece who have been featured recently. That'll be 36,100 yen, alright? Yes. Would you like to equip the weapon you just purchased? No, not yet. Japan Stick. It is filled with burning souls. Sounds like a Philosopher's Stone. Plus crit rate up. Sonobe's Naginata. A blade used by a skilled warrior. I'll look up Sonobe, actually. I was getting off reading about Lubu. I'll do some inclusivity here. Though, I'm good on like the Lubu thing, because like I've done a lot of reading on like a myriad of different topics, and a lot of them don't really concern like stuff which would seem to be personally relatable. Sonobe. In this case though, I'm kind of on a roll here. The Sonobe module is one of the many units used to build modular origami. The popularity of Sonobe modular origami models derives from the simplicity of folding the modules, the sturdy and easy assembly, and the flexibility of the system. Sonobe person? Maybe that's based off the person. Probably, right? Jisaburo Sonobe, born 6 November 1911, is a Japanese supercentenarian whose age is validated by the Gerontology Research Group. He is currently the oldest known living man in Japan. Oh, this is kind of like an ancestry thing. I'll read like 2 paragraphs of the biography. Jisaburo Sonobe was born in Japan on 6 November 1911. Sonobe taught Japanese language and society as a teacher for many years at junior and senior high schools, and worked as a librarian until the age of 80 after retirement. During his time as a teacher, he once wrote literary books such as the Oyudon Ojo Diary. On Sonobe's 100th birthday in 2011, I'll read 3 paragraphs. Former students congratulated him with a reunion. Even at the age of 110, he was adored, exchanging New Year's cards with his students. Seems to be a scholar. Victory stick. It is filled with the resolve to win. The Ame no Nuboko. The halberd used in the creation of the world. Maybe I should look that up. Ame no Nuboku. Heavenly Jeweled Spear is the name given to the spear in Shinto used to raise the primordial landmass Onogoro Shima from the sea. It is often represented as a naginata. According to the Kojiki, Shinto's Genesis gods Izanagi and Izanami, also featured in Persona 4, were responsible for creating the first land. To achieve this, they received a spear decorated with jewels named Ame no Heavenly Nuhoko Jeweled Spear from the older heavenly gods. The 2 deities then went to the bridge between heaven and earth, Ame no Ukihashi, floating bridge of heaven, and churned the sea below with the naginata. When drops of salty water fell from the tip, they formed into the first island, Onogoro Shima. Izanagi and Izanami then descended from the Bridge of Heaven and made their home on the island. I see. Ame translated to heavenly here. However, based on like the Asian pronunciation, it's also like an intricate form of beauty. There's this one time I was playing Call of Duty recently, and then I evoked Izanami actually, and then like in game it worked. I actually won that match, and it got me like the match I needed to gain a new character. But then it also unlocked like it's like I was transported to this place, but there were a bunch of people who had these like mods, and they were like hacking the game and stuff. And then, like, I wasn't talking about the Chinese characters which are written there, but I was talking about the pinyin. The Chinese characters, they have to do with the sky, and there's a word which is like, it has blade, the hook hole. So that's where that might be related. Atlas stick. Custom made for Atlas. Oh, this is also related to someone who lifted up the world, right? I have not really done a search of Atlas here. Everyone kind of knows Atlas though. Deity in Greek mythology. Atlas, the Titan, looked a little like Thanos in one of the fanfic images. In Greek mythology, Atlas is a Titan condemned to hold up the heavens or sky for eternity after the Titanomachy. I suppose that was when the Titans fought with the gods. Atlas also plays a role in the myths of two of the greatest Greek heroes, Hercules in Roman mythology, and Perseus. According to the ancient Greek poet Hesiod, Atlas stood at the ends of the earth in extreme west. Later he became commonly identified with the Atlas Mountains in northwest Africa, and was said to be the first king of Mauritania. Interesting. This is science coming in, right? Modern-day Morocco and West Algeria, not to be confused with the modern-day country of Mauritania. Atlas was said to have been skilled in philosophy, mathematics, and astronomy. In antiquity, he was credited with inventing the first celestial sphere. In some texts, he is even credited with the invention of astronomy itself. Kanemitsu, the greatest Naginata made. Kanemitsu, should I just look that up? Because I've been looking up so much stuff. Matsumi Mike Kanemitsu, May 28, 1922 to May 11, 1992, was a Japanese-American painter who was also proficient in Japanese-style sumi and lithography. Kanemitsu was born to Japanese parents in Ogden, Utah on May 28, 1922. At age 3, he was taken to Japan and grew up in a suburb of Hiroshima with his grandparents. He returned to the United States in 1940 and enlisted in the United States Army in 1941 at Fort Douglas, at which point he renounced his Japanese citizenship and became solely an American citizen. He was arrested after the attack on Pearl Harbor and interned. While interned, he began drawing with supplies provided by the American Red Cross. Damn, that is tough. After his release, Kanemitsu enlisted in the army and served as a hospital assistant in Europe. In 1946, he was discharged from the army and undertook formal art education with Fernand Léger in Paris, with Karl Metzler in Baltimore, and with Yasuo Kuniyoshi at the Art Students League of New York beginning in 1951. Among the jobs he took to support himself while in art school was a position as director of entertainment in a Baltimore gambling hall, where he oversaw the striptease dancers. Ooh. While at the Art Students League, he associated with artists such as Paul Jenkins, Warren Brandt, Jackson Pollock, Lee Krasner, Robert Motherwell, Willem, and Elaine de Kooning, and others. By 1958, he was firmly entrenched in abstract expressionism and was close with Norman Blum. In the 1950s and early 60s, he received 2 Longview Foundation Awards and a Ford Foundation Fellowship to practice lithography at the Tamarin Lithography Workshop in Los Angeles. He moved to Los Angeles in 1961, in part due to his dislike of the rise of pop art in New York, and was on the faculty of Chouinard Art Institute from 1965 to 1970, California Institute of the Arts from 1970 to 1971, and the Otis College of Art and Design from 1971 to 1983. In 1990, along with fellow artist Nancy Uyemura and 2 dealers from Japan, he opened Gallery 4, which showed both local Los Angeles artists and Japanese artists. Kanemitsu died of lung cancer at his home in Los Angeles on May 11, 1992. Sounds like the life of someone who might be memorialized, an eventful one. Huh, Kanemitsu. Maybe this is actually a reference to that exact painter. That'll be 312,000 yen, alright? Yes. Hey. Would you like to equip the weapon you just purchased? Yes. Oh, not yet. Game Parade. Various arcade games are inside. Will you stay here until it gets dark? Yes. Right now the games available to play are Whorehouse and Mole Whackers. You lacked as many of the wily moles as you could. Your persona's agility is increased. It's getting dark out. You decide to go back to the dorm.
Sup, dude?
The day after tomorrow is the big day, huh? Let's kick some ass! I will probably be going to Tartarus here. I'm gonna go grab something to drink. BRB. Hey, you know what? I'm actually gonna stop here today, and I suppose next time I will get started by going to Tartarus. Alright, bye!